just wanted to call and say that I love you a lot and I miss you. Please get home safe. I'll do the same. And call me when you wake up in the morning. Bye.
I really don't know what to say now. Guess I'll just be honest. I kind of felt pretty alone a lot of my life, and it just seems like the past few years it's been pretty bad. Like really tonight is pretty, kind of gets me in the night. Pushed away a lot of my friends. And I felt like there was so many things wrong with me just with all the stuff that's up in my head that it's kind of better to just kind of push them away sometimes. There was a lot of things I regret saying to them that I know I was in the wrong, and I wish I wouldn't have done it.
I was alone with this girl, and I remember the way she looked at me, and she gave me this big hug. I don't know why that specific moment stuck with me so much. I was so excited that, I was getting one step closer, potentially, to getting close to that dream of, the house, the family. It kind of fucked me up that I remember genuinely crying my heart out to her, begging for her. And there was one thing that she said, and I'll never forget this, is that she didn't want to see, a life with someone like me.
If you think your life is falling apart, it's not falling apart. It's actually sometimes falling in place. Because there were times where in life I thought, man, what is there to live for? But I held on.
Let's talk about 5% mentality. 5% mentality basically is a person that's willing to do whatever it takes to reach his goals. There's so much in life, and there's so many things to accomplish, and to think outside the box and be willing to do whatever it takes in every aspect to be the best you can be.
How hard can you go? And that's not something that you necessarily have to compare to anyone else. Right? Somebody who's been working at it forever can obviously go pretty freaking hard. But the point isn't to go as hard as everybody else, it's to go harder than you have before, right? So just try to keep that mentality, because if you start thinking about temporary positions, who has more gains, who's further ahead of me, that's gonna throw you off. It's just gonna fucking, tear you down, right? Comparison is certainly the thief of joy, unless you're comparing yourself to yourself in the past.
Shit does not happen overnight, okay? Sometimes you just gotta fall down that path of, holy fuck, I don't wanna do anything, I look like shit, I'm a lazy piece of shit. To really get your mind right again, to be like, dude, I gotta stop eating, and I gotta train hard as fuck, I gotta keep eating to get these gains.
Time. I know there's people expecting me to be great, and that does add pressure, for sure, but I thrive off the pressure. Hey, speak it into existence, because if you believe in yourself and you are really confident in yourself, who gives a shit what anyone has to say? Really, who cares? Believe in yourself and your goals, block all the bullshit out, put your headphones on, and go to work. It's pretty much I live like how Jay Cutler lived. I basically purposely make myself live in a fucking box.
Close your eyes, go back to when you were a kid. Or close your eyes right now. Are you the kid hero right now? The kid inside of you 20 years ago, 30 years ago, whatever age you are, when you were a kid. Big dreams, big aspirations. Anything's possible, every window's wide open to you. How do you let that shut? Or do you still believe it? If you now as an adult turn back to the kid at 8 years old, the same person, is that kid proud of you? Is that kid saying, that's who I want to be? If not, open your eyes and fix the motherfucker. Move the weight, just move the weight. Come on, you can move it, yes, come on. Show me again, show me. All the way up, keep going, up, come on, up. Baby reps, baby reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, come on, David, move it more, don't let me do it, help me, come on, harder, keep going, come on, push me, now. Good job. I had a line in a movie one time. This movie,
in my last line, and I sat, and I was standing up on the squat rack, and I just finished a set. I looked down at the guy on the floor, and I said, "Welcome to the pain zone. It's where we live." Okay? It's true. 35 years ago, the same machine. Yeah, make it a t-shirt. Welcome to the pain zone is where we live. So, you know, it's about, in bodybuilding, you can't think about the money. You gotta think about the heart, the passion, the love, the commitment, and the energy you're willing to put into it. That close to death, even willing to die to get it. When you give it that much, the side effect of standing on stage and having the audience, having 5 or 10,000 people go, yes! I would train 25 more nights, 25 more years for one more night. Forget about the money, okay? But you know something? Money is a nice side effect of doing that. It's what every great sportman, every great athlete is able to entertain. The money doesn't come because they were looking at the money. They come because they're looking at the goal of achieving something nobody else did. To boldly go where no one else dared to. That is bodybuilding. That's bodybuilding. That's where it always will be. That's where it always has been. And people forgot.
Every time you go in the gym, every fucking speck of sweat, every speck of blood, every speck of fucking mental integrity, every single time that you come in here, you give 110%. If you're not giving 110% and you're only giving it 99, you got one more to give. If you're giving it 100%, you're not at your fucking limit, because nobody tells you how much you can put in and how much you can't. So you put in 110%, so every fucking person watching can undoubtedly see you and your fucking truth and how fucking hard you work.